What's up nerds, this is Ruben here with yet another list video for you guys, but this time I wanted to get close and personal with you. That's because thanks to a suggestion from one of my Patreons, I've decided to do a video focusing on my favorite video game of every single year I've been gaming. Now, I've said this a lot on my channel, but my first memory of playing a video game is Resident Evil Director's Cut. With that being said, I didn't play that game until 1998, meaning my first year actually playing games started then. Which basically means that I've been playing video games for about 25 years. Wow, I'm old. So this list is going to be my personal favorite game of every single year for the last 25 years. But before we get started, I feel like I need to give myself some rules and give you guys some warnings. Firstly, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently here. Since I'm talking about 25 different games, I felt like the easiest way to show you my favorites of the last 25 years is by playing you a small clip, and then we can discuss more together in the chat below. Also, I can only count the initial release of a game, which means I can't count a re-release or a remaster of a game as my favorite game of that year. I can, however, count remakes and reimaginings since they are completely different experiences for the most part. Finally, I feel like you guys might already know this, but I have a very specific taste in video games. Usually I lean towards survival horror, but even when I don't, you might find some really weird choices for my game of the year. So keep in mind, this is just the games that I personally love playing the most and are my personal favorites, not necessarily the best games of the year. But with those things out of the way, I think we're good to go. So my name is Ruben with Nerdspace Games, and this is my favorite game of every single year for the last 25 years. Let's get it.
Don't worry, Claire. I'm coming to save you.
I must thank you for being such good bait.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel? You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there. I'm not your Mary.
Jill, come on! Chris, this way! Make for that mansion! show must go on. It's not like we're out of this yet.
I think you'd better take a look at
What
this.
is it?
No.
Chris!
Have promised you freedom, but you will find no salvation on this ring. The prophets have betrayed us. Impossible.
No. If he leads the Covenant fleet to Earth, they won't stand a chance. You have to stop him.
I need a weapon.
The world's made of light and darkness. You can't have one without the other.
I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. There's nothing to worry about, right?
Go where?
There is someplace I want to go, and someone I want to see.
It has been far too long, friend.
For a time, the humans of Sarah knew the illusion of peace until Emergence Day. In time, their valiant defense was crushed. With billions dead, humans denied their enemy control by destroying their own civilization. Now, the long struggle against overwhelming odds approaches a final, desperate stand.
Now it's a ghost town.
Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the West, destroyed our culture, our economies, our honor.
U.S. Marines stationed on high alert were given the order to invade the small
Nikolai! Performance check. The goons are at Harry.
Just as they lay waste to our country, we shall lay waste to theirs.
You think this will stop the bloodshed?
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you two have a lot of catching up to do.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
This is Bugle. Hold him. By Maritime Law, Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin Mathias unfit for duty. The mark must be delivered to the church. I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't let you do this.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases.
Report unusual behavior. Barricade your homes. Avoid all contact with infected individuals. Wait for official instructions. Wait my ass.
Kill all sons of bitches. That's my official instructions.
This used to be a nice neighborhood!
This is some grim shit we got ourselves into.
They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Their defeat was merely a delay. Till the time after Oblivion opened. When the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood. But no one wanted to believe they even existed. And when the truth finally dawns, it dawns in fire. But there's one they fear. In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
I need something smuggled out of the city.
It's just cargo, Joel.
I just want some simple gear enough to set me on my way.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
It can't be any worse than in here. Can it?
We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess!
What are you so afraid of?
You're treading on some mighty thin ice here.
Losing our minds.
Leslie! There's something wrong with this place.
He wants out!
This is my will. Imagine a night
This was the right thing to do.
where every decision
What the hell was that?
and every single action
I just saw someone at the cabin.
affects your fate
Very funny. Guys, come
and the fate of those around you.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? We need to go get help now.
Could you live with the consequences? Until dawn.
We were destined for something great.
For those who prove worthy, paradise awaits. Took a long time for him to get out of this game.
He's meant for this life.
Oh, crap!
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves, digging around where we shouldn't.
Shame we're not on the same side.
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
So, are you ready to seek your fortune? Time offer.
Be careful. They'll be looking for you.
Daddy's coming. We need to go. We need to go now!
seen anything like it. I hadn't been able to sleep since that night. Please.
You gotta stay strong. And don't give in to fear out there, right?
How did this happen?
Send reinforcements!
No! Wait! Hurry up!
Get off! Get up!
Help me!
Help!
Attention all citizens. You are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought. This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
You were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
Oh.
Wow. Your eyes.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living.
You know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient! When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Sephiroth. Soldiers. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
I've never been so proud. Women must be hounding you day and night.
I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Got more pizza in the oven? I'll take another wish!
Hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
What is it with that creepy story?
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff?
Quit being so paranoid.
No! Friendly! Friendly! Who are you? Who sent you? What's going on? They're coming. Who is?
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be the happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
But that does it for this episode of Nerd Space. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you guys think of my list. Yes, I know, it's a little weird, and I definitely missed some major blockbusters, but these are the games that are closest to my heart. I love video games, but I don't necessarily always love the biggest game of the year. Still, there are a lot of games out there, and I'm sure we each have our own favorites. So for fun, let me know your craziest game of the year choice within the last 25 years. Anyway, if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button for more ranking videos just like this one. Also hit that like button if you really enjoy this video. If you guys would like to be a Stars Patreon member, just like my good friend Javi Rod, who is the one that suggested this video, you can do so by clicking the link in the description or heading over to patreon.com/nerdspacegames. But as always, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Nerdspace Games. Take care.